Okay, so in recent days, some new articles are there which are quite important. So we will be learning about the BRICS. BRICS is an organization. Okay, our first topic will be BRICS, and second topic, if you want, we can do Chandrayaan. But if not Chandrayaan, we will be covering the India and Bharat issue, India Bharat debate. That it should be India or Bharat. So these two are the important topic of last 2 3 days. So starting from the BRICS. So basically, what is BRICS? BRICS is an intergovernmental organization. So it consists of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. So the name itself, like BRICS, it came with the name itself, like B for Brazil, R for Russia, I for India, C for China, and S for South Africa. And it was formed in 2001. And initially, South Africa was not a part of BRICS. Okay, it was named Brick, BRIC. It was named Brick by Jim O'Neill. It's a person who named it Brick. But in 2010, South Africa was also added. So basically, what BRICS is showing, BRICS is representing the southern world, or the third world. What is southern world or third world? It's the global south. So basically, yes, yes, global south. Global south. So I'm explaining what is global south. So global south is it's nothing related to geography. It's just like northern part consists of USA, Canada, and the whole Europe. And this whole region is very developed in nature. So they consider themselves as a global north area. Okay, as a also Australia is also included in the global north. तो ग्लोबल नॉर्थ का क्या है कि वो खुद का डेवलपमेंट शो करने के लिए उनका अलग से एक टर्म है जो खुद को वो देते हैं. ओके, सो अदर कंट्रीज जो इतना डेवलप नहीं है, दे कॉल देमसेल्फ एज ग्लोबल साउथ, एंड इंडिया इज लुकिंग टू बी द लीडर ऑफ दिस ग्लोबल साउथ. And the global south basically includes the African countries, the Russia, the Brazil, and the southern hemisphere, like whole South America. South America includes Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Peru, Bolivia, these all countries. And in Africa, whole Africa. Okay, so BRICS is basically representing the global south. And why BRICS is so important? So it have five largest developing countries. So there is uh, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These are very large countries in terms of population and in terms of GDP as well. Okay, so five largest country, and they have very surplus trade. Like they do a very big amount of trade with each other and with the whole world. So I'm updating 6 August. Just wait a minute. Okay, so around 37. It's actually 37. Correct it. It's actually 37% of the total GDP of the world, and the 41% of the population of the whole world. Like it has India, it has China. So these two are the largest population countries. It consists of 41% population of the world, and around 37% of the world GDP. uh, I will explain GDP later, but it's like gross कितना मैन्युफैक्चर हुआ है कंट्री में, टोटल अमाउंट, टोटल गुड्स का. सो बेसिकली जीडीपी क्या होता है कि आपके देश में कितनी चीजें मैन्युफैक्चर हो रही है, दैट्स जो उसका अमाउंट होता है उसको जीडीपी बोलते हैं फॉर नाउ. ओके, देन देर इज 16% ऑफ होल द वर्ल्ड ट्रेड. ओके, दिस इज दिस कंसिस्ट ऑफ ब्रिक्स. सो देर आर सिक्स समिट. इसके अंदर क्या हुआ, फोन्टेलाजा ब्राजील के अंदर समिट हुआ था, दैट इज नोन एज सिक्स समिट. ओके, वहाँ एक बैंक बनाया गया था, न्यू डेवलपमेंट बैंक, एनडीबी. ओके, इसको ब्रिक्स बैंक भी बोलते हैं. और कहाँ है ये, शंघाई में. सो बेसिकली क्या है, ब्रिक्स वाली कंट्री एक साथ आई, उन्होंने क्या किया, एक डेवलपमेंट बैंक बनाया. इसके अंदर क्या किया, वो लोगों को लोन देते थे, जस्ट लाइक वर्ल्ड बैंक वर्क, कि वो एड एंड मॉनेटरी हेल्प देते, फाइनेंशियल हेल्प देते हैं किसी देश को अगर क्राइसिस हो. तो उन्होंने ब्रिक्स ने भी क्या किया, एक बैंक एस्टेब्लिश किया जिसके अंदर डिफरेंट डिफरेंट कंट्रीज ने अपना शेयर लिया इन एक्सचेंज ऑफ मनी, कि उन्होंने मनी दिया और उसके एक्सचेंज में क्या लिया, उसका कुछ शेयर ले लिया. ओके. And it's basically like main function of this is around infrastructure, like India में कई ports बन रहे हैं, so they are taking money from new development bank for the infrastructure purpose. Secondly, contingent reserve arrangement बनाया गया, like कोई बैंक अगर बैंक रन हो जाता है, ओके, तो उन्होंने खुद का एक स्विफ्ट सिस्टम बनाया हुआ है. स्विफ्ट सिस्टम इज यूरोपियन सिस्टम. We will separately learn about Swift system. So basically हमें क्या याद रखना है, देर इज अ रिजर्व अरेंजमेंट कंटिजेंट, कि अगर कोई बैंक रन होता है, बैंक रन का मतलब लाइक उसके सारे जो एसेट्स हैं, जितना भी उसके पास पैसा था, ही यूज्ड इट. ओके, तो अगर उसको बचाने के लिए भी इन्होंने एक रिजर्व अरेंजमेंट बनाया हुआ है. ओके. एंड अनदर थिंग व्हाट हैव ब्रिक्स डन, दे हैव लॉन्च रिमोट सेंसिंग सैटेलाइट. लाइक क्या करते हैं, सैटेलाइट लॉन्च करते हैं. तो बेसिकली देर आर 6 सैटेलाइट, जिसमें से 2 इंडिया ने लॉन्च किए, 2 चाइना ने, एक ब्राजील ने और रशिया ने. साउथ अफ्रीका ने अभी तक इसके अंदर कोई भी ऐसा सैटेलाइट लॉन्च नहीं किया है. ओके, सो दिस इज बेसिक अबाउट ब्रिक्स. We can cover some more point, like I will tell you, like BRICS have decided to increase its number. So BRICS will add some new countries to it. So it will be around 2024 that some countries will be added to the BRICS. And why BRICS is adding some new countries? So it will known as BRICS 6, BRICS 11, sorry. So there will be some 11 new countries which will be a part of BRICS. I actually don't remember all name, but there will be new countries that will be added to the BRICS. And I guess this will be known as BRICS 11, and the countries will be, let me guess, Egypt, Iran, there is Saudi Arabia, UAE, in Africa there is Ethiopia, and in Argentina. Okay, so these countries, yes, it will be called as BRICS 11. सो इसका नाम चेंज हो जाएगा, ब्रिक्स की जगह इसको ब्रिक्स 11 बोलेंगे, बिकॉज 11 न्यू कंट्रीज विल बी एडेड टू इट. लाइक इट्स इन न्यूज इन अगस्त, लाइक इन ऑन अराउंड 25 अगस्त इन हिंदी न्यूज़पेपर. Okay. Also, what will be BRICS doing? BRICS is also planning to launch its own currency. सो लाइक डॉलर की डिमांड पूरे वर्ल्ड में काफ़ी ज़्यादा हो गई है. उसको काउंटर करने के लिए ब्रिक्स इज प्लानिंग टू give their own new currency. Okay, so that's just BRICS, and it's quite important. But what Modi said, like BRICS is not anti-West. It's like South-South cooperation. So these terms are very important for mains. Yeah, like uh, मोदी अगर कोई बात बोलता है, लाइक दैट विल ऑल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट, बिकॉज ही इज saying all the thing from the verified sources. So he is saying that the BRICS organization is not anti-West. What does anti-West mean? Anti-West means against America, USA, against Europe. So he said this is not against Europe. This is the just cooperation of the southern South countries. तो South countries का मतलब यही countries हमारा, like Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and Egypt, Iran, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Ethiopia, Argentina. So this is just cooperation between the countries. Okay. Also there should be a space exploration concentration. What does that mean? It's like all countries should focus and like Modi said कि सारी दुनिया ब्रिक्स को एक साथ आना चाहिए, and they should work on space tech. Like India is doing well good in space industry, so there should be a platform in BRICS जहाँ जाके they can share technology. So this is about BRICS. And our second topic is Chandrayaan. Like we can do Chandrayaan right now, or we can do it later. It's upon you. Should we do Chandrayaan today? Okay, so But what is Chandrayaan? So starting from the Chandrayaan, it's a lunar mission. Uh, Starting, what is launch or date time? Like it was launched on July 14th. So we will just be covering about Chandrayaan, not about Luna. Like Luna mission was of Russia. Okay, that's not so important. We should be only concerned about Chandrayaan. It was placed in a rocket that is LVM-3. That is LVM. Okay, LVM is low, low. I will confirm that and I will tell you later what is LVM. LVM, uh, lower. Okay, I will tell it. I will tell it later. So it's like a rocket जिसके अंदर हमारा चंद्रयान प्लेस किया गया था and through this rocket Chandrayaan was actually launched. So from where it was launched? It was launched from Satish Dhawan Space Center. Okay, like it's an important site because our most of the missions or the space missions were launched from the Satish Dhawan Space Center. It's in Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh. So launch mass is around 3,900 kg, and it consists of two things: a lander and a rover. Okay, lander is known as Vikram and rover is known as Pragyan. And so lander is basically Chandrayaan will go to the moon moon orbit first. Orbit is like द एरिया पहले वो चांद के रिवोल्व सर्कल सर्कल करेगा, वहां से फिर पहले लैंडर मून पर जाएगा. ओके, वहां मून पे गया, दैट इज लैंडर. विक्रम विल लैंड देयर. उसके अंदर से फिर रोवर निकलेगा, दैट विल एक्चुअली गो एंड वॉक ऑन द मून सरफेस. ओके, दैट इज रोवर. कि रोवर क्या करेगा? रोवर विल कलेक्ट द सैंपल्स फ्रॉम द मून लूनर सरफेस. ओके, सो दैट इज बेसिक डिफरेंस कि लैंडर जस्ट बेसिकली लैंड करेगा किसके ऊपर? चांद के ऊपर. उसके अंदर से रोवर निकलेगा. रोवर विल कलेक्ट ऑल द डेटा रिक्वायर्ड ऑफ द मिशन, रिक्वायर्ड फॉर द मिशन. Okay, it will land on South Pole. And how much time it take? It takes 19 5 plus 18. 19 5 plus 18 like अर्थ से जाएगा, then दूसरी ऑर्बिट में जाएगा, then मून की ऑर्बिट में 18 दिन रहेगा. इट्स लाइक ऑर्बिट. 19 दिन अर्थ की ऑर्बिट में रहेगा, 5 दिन ट्रांजिशनल ऑर्बिट में, 18 दिन रहेगा मून की ऑर्बिट में. इट्स वो लैंड हमारा सक्सेसफुली हो गया था August 23. सो 14 days के अराउंड, 14 days ऑफ अर्थ एंड 1 day ऑफ लूनर. लाइक इंडिया के हिसाब से हम देखें, अर्थ के हिसाब से तो 14 दिन, बट वहाँ का या देखें वहाँ का एक दिन है उसी हिसाब से ड्यूरेशन. ओके, सो इसके अंदर एक प्रोपोर्शनल मॉड्यूल भी है. प्रोपोर्शनल मॉड्यूल का मतलब है जिसके द मेन सेटअप. लाइक आई डोंट हैव डायग्राम राइट नाउ, क्योंकि डायग्राम पे थोड़ा आसान होता है दिखाना, बट we will do it again. But just for now, it's a propulsion module. Then there is rover. Then there is a lander. Okay, there is a spacecraft attached to the LVM, vehicle M3, GSLV. So GSLV is geostationary launch vehicle. Geostationary launch vehicle. It's a vehicle from which Chandrayaan is launched. Okay. So what is LVM-3? Okay, LVM-3 have a C25 cryogenic engine. We don't have to remember every bit of every like C25. We don't need to remember C25. We just have to remember it has a cryogenic engine. Okay, then there is liquid engine. Liquid engine name is Vikas. Then there are boosters. Okay, and then there are two terms, that is one is perigee and another is apogee. Perigee, when moon orbit is closer to earth, like there they दो ओकेशन मान के चलते हैं हम. ओके, सो मून की ऑर्बिट जब अर्थ की ऑर्बिट के सबसे ज्यादा क्लोज होगा उसको हम पेरिजी बोलते हैं. व्हेन इट्स फार अवे, मतलब फारदेस्ट पॉइंट की सबसे ज्यादा दूर है, दैट इज एपोजी. एंड दीज टू टर्म्स आर क्वाइट इंपॉर्टेंट. व्हाई? जस्ट बिकॉज कि दिस टर्म कैन बी आस्क्ड, व्हाट इज पेरिजी, व्हाट इज एपोजी. Okay, so perigee is basically the moon's orbit when closer to the earth, and apogee when moon orbit is far away from the earth orbit. Okay, then there is Lagrange point. we have studied it. Like Lagrange is basically, these are the points where mass of two body, gravitational pull from two body become equals. Like अर्थ का कोई इम्पैक्ट नहीं होगा, सन का कोई इम्पैक्ट नहीं होगा. सो बेसिकली अर्थ का, मून का और अर्थ का डिस्टेंस कितना, लगभग 4 लाख किलोमीटर के आसपास है. लाइक इट कैन ऑल्सो बी आस्क्ड इन क्वेश्चंस, लाइक व्हाट्स द डिस्टेंस ऑफ द मून एंड अर्थ. लाइक कुछ बिल्कुल ऐसा डिफरेंट नंबर देगा, विच विल नॉट बी, we can't just we can't say that that number is possible. So we should have remember कि अप्रोक्स 4 लाख के आसपास, किलोमीटर के आसपास डिस्टेंस है, और सन और अर्थ का अराउंड 151, आई गेस 151.3 मिलियन किलोमीटर. Okay, so there are three other things like Chandrayaan 3 lander payloads. So payloads क्या होते हैं? Basically payloads are the things जो हमारा चंद्रयान कैरी कर रहा है. So there are 5-6 things which Chandrayaan carrying. We just have to remember their name. Like there is Rambha, there is Chesty, there is Ilsa. Ilsa. So these are the lander. Who is our lander? Vikram. So विक्रम के पास कौन से रामभा है, चेस्टी है, इल्सा है. ओके, सो बेसिकली लैंडर क्या करेगा, वहाँ प्लाज्मा जो प्रेजेंट होगा उसको मेजर करेगा, वहाँ की एक्सपेरिमेंट करेगा, व्हाट्स द हीट ऑन लूनर सरफेस. देन सेस्मिक एक्टिविटीज मीन. यस. यस. चेस्टी. जी. यस. हाँ, जो ये हमारे तीन हैं, these three were carried by Vikram, our lander. Okay. Yes. Then there is rover, who is Pragyan. But Pragyan is carrying two payloads, APXS, LIBS. बट ओ देन ILS से देख लेते हैं. ILS से क्या है, सेस्मिक एक्टिविटी को मेजर कर रहा है. सेस्मिक एक्टिविटीज, मून क्वेक्स लाइक, इट्स नॉट लाइक अर्थक्वेक, इट्स मून क्वेक, कि मून पर क्या सेस्मिक एक्टिविटी है वहाँ. जस्ट लाइक अर्थ पे अर्थक्वेक आते हैं, दे सेम लाइक मून पे मून क्वेक्स आते हैं. सो उन मून क्वेक्स को मेजर करेगा ILS से. देन रोवर हैज टू थिंग्स, APXS लिप्स, इट्स जस्ट एक्सरे स्पेक्ट्रोमीटर. LIPS is undivided breakdown spectrometer. These are the spectrometers. Like we just have to remember that APX LBS is an rover Pragyan. The proportional propulsion module has shape. So this will basically check whether it is habitable, like whether we can live or live on that moon. Okay, so what's our today's main topic that we should focus? That is India, that is Bharat. Like you have heard कि like G20 में क्या कर रहे हैं, कि they are using Bharat name instead of India. Okay, so as per we will what we will see, that what is the constitutional basis and what is the historical basis. Like if we see from historical perspective, it is a very important question that can be easily asked in prelims, and that will be difficult if we haven't learned or listened about that thing. Okay, and it's also linked with some mythology. So firstly, let's just understand about constitutional basis. So in our Article 1 of the Indian Constitution, it's mentioned that India, that is Bharat. India, that is Bharat. It's the first lining of our constitution in Article 1, that we can use India, that is Bharat. Okay, so there is clearly mention of India and Bharat in our Indian constitution. So there is no doubt we can use both terms. But what the important thing what we have to learn as per UPSC, we have to learn about the historicity of the term Bharat, कि भारत originate कहाँ से होता है, from where the term Bharat came from. Okay, so like if we see Bharat is basically related to the Mahabharat period, not Mahabharat period. It's a like कुरु क्लैन, लाइक हमने कौरवों के बारे में सुना है. ओके, उनका एंसेस्टर किंग था, उसका नाम भारत था, जो उसके किंगडम था उसको भारत बोलते थे. सो कौरव थे, कौरव का जो एंसेस्टर था, लाइक हु स्टार्टेड देयर क्लैन, इज किंग भारत. सो उसने किंगडम का नाम रखा भारत. ही बिलोंग टू द यदु क्लैंस कजन्स. लाइक देर वर यदुवंशीज, लाइक इन नॉर्थ इंडिया, बेसिकली इन हरियाणा, दिल्ली, यूपी, देर इज अ क्लैन यदुवंशीज. सो यदुवंशीज के कजन थे कौन? भारत. ओके. He belonged to the Chandravansha dynasty. They call them Chandravansh. Chandravansh means related to the Chand. Okay, so there are Chandravanshi dynasty who Bharat, and he was also Chakravati Sabrat. Okay, but what is important for us is mention that this whole thing is mentioned in Rig Veda. Okay, so Bharat tha. Bharat is a son of Raja Dushyant and Rani Sakuntala. Have you heard of Raja Dushyant and Rani Sakuntala? Do you know about them? Raja Bharat. Ra- Raja Dushyant and Rani Sakuntala, their story is quite famous. So, for us, the most important question is, it's a novel, Abhijay Shakuntalam. Abhijay Shakuntalam. It was written by Kalidas. So it can be directly asked, who wrote Abhijay Shakuntalam? Abhijay Shakuntalam was written by Kalidas. So what does he mention in this novel? Like it's like a love story of Ra- Raja Dushyant and Rani Shakuntala, and it's a quite interesting play. Okay, novel. So we will not go कि क्या हुआ उसके अंदर. It's just like Rani Shakunta, they separated, then the king don't know that he has a son, and then Bharat come, then he claim his kingdom. So basically it's a very short, like I've summarized, like इस type का कुछ story हुआ था. But we have to learn कि अभिजय शकुंतलम was written by Kalidas, and Bharat is the kingdom of the king Bharat, who is ancestor of Kuru clan. Okay, he is also related to the Yaduvanshis and Chandravansha dynasty. Okay, then there another thing, like which is also like very very important, which is Hathi Gumpa inscription. Hathi Gumpa inscription. So you know what is inscription? Inscription is basically anything that is written on a stone, on a pillar. Yeah. So that is basically inscription. Yes, yes. Okay. So that is basically inscription. Yes, engraved in the. Yes. So there is a Hathi Gumfa inscription. It was written, like mention of Bharatvarsh was there on in this inscription. So Bharatvarsh is written on this inscription, Hathi Gumfa. And where this is Hathi Gumfa inscription, it is in Odisha. In Odisha, Udaygiri Hills. So like if there is mention of Udaygiri Hills, so Udaygiri Hills is also important. That we can also relate it to the geography, Indian mapping. So Udaygiri Hills is in Odisha. Okay, so who was the king? So King Karvel of Kalinga. So we just have to remember Kalinga dynasty का एक राजा था. उसने हाथे गुम्फा इंस्क्रिप्शन में भारतवर्ष का मेंशन किया था. ओके, सो इंस्क्रिप्शन पे भी भारतवर्ष का, लाइक इट्स अ वेरी हिस्टोरिकल थिंग कि भारतवर्ष केम फ्रॉम हाथी गुम्फा इंस्क्रिप्शन. बट द वेरी एंशियंट, द माइथोलॉजिकल बेसिस इज फ्रॉम द कौरव क्लैन, whose ancestor king is Bharat, who is son of Dushyant and Shakuntala. Okay, there is a novel Abhijay Shakuntalam which mentions Kalidas. Okay, so basically this is all about India and Bharat debate. So in another aspect, if we see like the role of Britishers, or we can say uh, the like Bharat is seemed to be as a natural or indigenous thing to India, but India, they say like it feel like the name or the title given by the Britishers, but it's not like that. India was also in use. Like there was term sub Sindhu से Hindu से Hind आया, then there is India. Okay, so it's not like कि Britishers ही इस term के साथ आए. So that's a whole another thing. But we can say our constitution. Article 1 mention the use of India, that is Bharat, that is sole basis of uh, of India, that is Bharat. So Article 1. And another thing which can happen. Okay, so India, that is Bharat. Like we are going every aspect which can be covered. अगर इंडिया का नाम भारत चेंज करना है, so what will be the procedure? Like this part is came under GS2 पॉलिटी. सो पॉलिटी से रिलेट करता है, लाइक स्पेशल मेजोरिटी. लाइक अगर हमें इंडिया का नाम भारत करना है, देन वी हैव टू पास ए बिल in which we need two by third majority of the all the members present and voting in the Lok Sabha, like two-third majority in the Lok Sabha and in the Rajya Sabha as well. So it's a very tough thing to get majority in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. अगर नाम चेंज भी होता है, okay, then there is another scenario, like if name changes, like it will take huge expenses, around 15,000 crore rupees will be uh, इतना खर्चा हो जाएगा. खर्चा किस चीज पे होगा? लाइक देर आर डिफरेंट ट्रीटीज, उन ट्रीटीज का नाम चेंज होगा. देर आर लाइक डिफरेंट प्लेसेस, डिफरेंट जितने भी डॉक्यूमेंट्स है, जितने भी ऑफिशियल चीजें हैं, ऑल उनका जो नाम चेंज होगा, दैट विल कवर ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ मनी. ऑल्सो लाइक देर इज अनदर डिबेट गोइंग अराउंड कि लाइक इंडियन इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी, so whether institute name will be changed. So it solemnly depends on the institution, that whether institution want to change their name or not. Like it will not be a binding thing कि अगर इंडिया का नाम भारत चेंज होता है, तो आईआईटी को अपना नाम बीआईटी करना पड़ेगा. दैट्स नॉट अ compulsory thing. But if institute want it, they can they can change it, but this will require uh, uh, special majority to be passed in both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Okay, so this is like they India is basically like PM is using uh, Bharat in G20. Like he had gone to Asian meet, like it's Asian meet. तो उसके अंदर भी उन्होंने क्या किया, he used Bharat in his opening words. So he can use that word because it's mentioned in Article 1 of the Indian Constitution. So we can't challenge, but if we have to amend constitution, like if we only want to use Bharat. Okay, so that's the case of the India, that is Bharat. And मैंने आपको इतना बता दिया, like if any one of your batchmate or anyone want to debate on that topic, you can easily debate on that. Okay, then there is another thing, like we are not covering the whole next topic. This is regarding reservation. So we are not covering whole reservation today. What we are doing, we will be uh, we will see a case, that is Indra Swani case. What is Indra Swani case of 1992? So in Indra Swani case of 1992, लाइक उसके अंदर एक जजमेंट आया. उस जजमेंट में कहा कि रिजर्वेशन का जो लिमिट है उसको 50% से क्रॉस नहीं करना है. सो लाइक दे हैव मार्क, उन्होंने एक क्राइटेरिया सेट कर दिया, लाइक 50% रिजर्वेशन से ज़्यादा आपको रिजर्वेशन नहीं देना है. ओके, इन एजुकेशन और इन एनी पब्लिक सेक्टर. Okay, but what is happening around, like in Maharashtra, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Haryana, Chhattisgarh, and Rajasthan, they have breached this case judgment. Okay, like in Andhra Pradesh, scheduled there are scheduled areas, like scheduled tribes for so many in number. So there is also 100% reservation for them. Like only teachers from that area will be teaching in their school. Okay, also like in Haryana, if we see there is 75% reservation for the uh, in also private jobs also. Yeah, okay, for the residents of India. Oh, Haryana, sorry. Okay, so they all breach the this concept of Indra Swani case judgment. Okay, so it's a basically what this news is saying, that uh, these states are unable to balance between the reservation and merit. Okay, reservation is different thing, merit is different thing. Also it is mentioned, it's by Ambedkar itself, uh, that there should be a limit on reservation. Okay, like initially it came only for 10 years. Like we will be covering reservation a whole topic later, but in today's newspaper, there is a thing about reservation. So we are just learn about Indra Swani case. Okay, then there is another thing, that is One Health approach. That's another topic, One Health approach. So what does One Health approach say? One Health is basically, yes. Actually, I haven't changed the slide. Just wait a minute. Okay, I will send you the PDF. Uh, just like it's like a last topic of current affair. So I'll send you the PDF. So last thing is One Health approach. So what is One Health approach? One Health is like, there are three criteria for this. One Health, it has three criteria. Three criteria includes human, environment, and animal health. What does One Health include? Human, environment, and animal health. So it's basically like we should be focusing on these three, uh, uh, like environment, human, and एनिमल हेल्थ. लाइक इट्स अ वन हेल्थ थिंग कि हमें तीनों पे एक साथ फोकस रखना है. दैट्स वन हेल्थ. Okay, then there is another topic like this, very short. There are two codes like ICJ and ICC. So there is very basic difference. ICJ, what is ICJ? ICJ is International Court of Justice. International Court of Justice. It came under UN. You just have to remember, ICJ came under uh, UN. It's a UN thing. But ICC, International Criminal Court, it doesn't came under any UN. It came under a statute. It came under a law. Okay. So that's about current affairs. Like I will send you the PDF, and uh, like you just have to remember some points from the India, that is Bharat, some points from the Indra Swani case, and then the One Health approach, and the last thing will be the BRICS. Okay, so this is about